Breaking news, Nigerians. While I don't share Labidiso, US government rejects shipment from Nigeria as prophet warns that Donald Trump might truncate Tinubu's second term re-election bid. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. I beg, if you just join us for the first time, subscribe to this channel, share this video, make it go viral. Don't forget to like, don't forget, to share. I beg, share. This video must go viral so that Nigerians must understand wetin dey happen for their country today. So the US reject shipment from Nigeria as Trump moved to stop Tinubu's second term re-election bid since Donald Trump's tariff policy was put into effect. Over 70% of shipments from Nigeria to the United States have neither been denied entrance or put on hold at airports. This worrying trend has resulted in significant delays, posing major issues for importers and shippers operating in the US market. According to Ine Daniel, Chief Commercial Officer of AAJ Express Logistics Limited, who made the announcement yesterday, he said Nigerians exporters are grappling with unprecedented challenges in shipping goods to the United States following the full enforcement of Trump's new tariff regulations on April 2nd, 2025. Reports revealed that cargo and carrier companies are facing severe difficulties with clearance into the US, resulting in a crisis for exporters. The turmoil has been felt accurate, accurately within the airline industry, where carriers are now forced to offer significant discount or even free returns due to the chaos resounding tariff enforcement. Adding to the frustration, exporters are left in a fog of confusion as officials have not provided clear explanations for the refusals. He stated that the problem was not unique to Nigeria, noting that the new rules also affected exporters from China after African nations and several European countries. In light of this situation, he advised Nigeria exporters to temporarily suspend shipments to the United States until US Customs establish clearer guidelines on that would enable them to resume smooth trading operations within the United States as uncertainty continued to loom. The plan, which targets over 180 countries, including several African nations. The new tariff strategy, described by Trump as kind, seeks to address foreign tariffs, trade barriers, and alleged currency manipulation that the US claims have hindered its businesses. As noted by the White House in a post shared via X, countries without specific trade agreements with the US will now face a 10% baseline tariff on all imports into the US. The idea behind a reciprocal tariff is straightforward. If a country imposes a high tariff on US goods, the US will respond with a similar tariff on goods from that country. For Africa, nations like South Africa, Nigeria, and Kenya, which maintain long-standing trade agreements with the US, this policy could drastically alter their economic relationship with the US. Trump launches bilateral trade talks with roughly 75 nations on April 2nd, 2025, and imposed a 46% tariff on Ventern and a 17% charge on the Philippines. He then reduced both tariff to 10% for the following 3 months. Manufacturers claim that US orders for their products have disappeared since Washington increased duties on Chinese imports by 145%. Meanwhile, Primate Ayodele, the spiritual leader of the NRI Evangelical Spiritual Church has warned President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Friday about the U.S. government's influence in Nigerian politics, particularly with regard to the Trump's plan, Tinubu's plan to run for a second term in 2027, according to the Daily Post. In a statement released through his media aide, uh, Oluwatosi, the clearly revealed that the U.S. government is poised to be the most formidable opposition to Tinubu's re-election bid and cautioned the president not to underestimate the gravity of this threat. According to Ayodele, the U.S. has hidden motives behind its increasing interest in Nigerian politics, and these motives are directly tied to undermining President Tinubu's effort to secure a second term. The prophet warned that if Tinubu does not take the situation seriously and remain unwavering of the geopolitical strategies at play, it could ultimately jeopardize his political future. Ayodele stated that President Tinubu must exercise great caution and remain vigilant as the American government is working to unite forces against his bid for a second term. He emphasized that this threat is not mere speculation but a spiritual insight he has received from what I am saying. The U.S. government will be Tinubu's major opposition in 2027, he added. The spiritual leader underscores that this message should not be dismissed or treated lightly. He stressed that he is not speaking from a political standpoint, but from what he has spiritually discerned. If he likes, he can joke with this warning, but he is the one who has everything to lose. I am only delivering what I have seen, Ayodele stated, pointing out that the potential consequences of ignoring this warning could be disastrous for Tinubu. Primate Ayodele also advised President Tinubu to redirect his focus. While Nigerian political parties and the internal opposition may seem like the obvious challenge, he insisted that the real threat lies outside the country, and he noted that based on his spiritual vision, no Nigerian politician or party currently poses a serious challenge to Tinubu's re-election bid. Instead, it is foreign interference, particularly from the U.S., that should concern the president most. He needs to be very careful about external involvement in Nigerian politics. They are seriously planning against him. Ayodele warned against emphasizing that the interference is calculated and international. The prophet urged President Tinubu to prioritize monitoring international influences over domestic political threats as 2027 approaches. Okay. If Trump wants in government to normalize, he should cut off France President Macron away. He should avoid prophesizing with tribal spirit. Not every prophecy and vision are from God. Thank God every good development. This is a very good development. Let our leader, imbibe the principle of consuming made in Nigeria and encourage trade within the African region. In fact, Trump should return all our looted wealth back to Nigeria. It will boost our economy. Someone just said that. But wait, so when we Africans will stand, on our own? You understand? When are we going to stand on our own? See what is happening in Burkina Faso. Today, they are pursuing the president of Burkina Faso because they are saying that, see, not be them, they know things. You get. They are saying that president as a threat to them. And if they leave her like that, so many African leaders will emulate. And you see, it will dawn on them. Well, I did drop them for you. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Share this video, make it go viral. Let Nigerians understand what they happen today in the Nigerian political landscape. Thank you and bye for now.